got you.
It's Three Things with Tiff on Kiss 107.1.
Good morning. It is the 12th of July, Wednesday, halfway through the week. If you like heat, humidity, hot sunshine, today is your day, girl. I love it, so it doesn't bother me. Let's start off with Ellie De La Cruz. Currently not at the All-Star break. I had to consult my 700 WLW news experts on this one, my sports guys, and they said, no, I wanted to protect the swing, not currently playing. However, they told me a story that one of their family members was at CVG on Monday, walking through the terminal, looks up and sees Ellie De La Cruz just kind of like chilling there, walks by him and says, Ellie?
Yeah.
Ellie looks up and says, yeah. They take a picture together, kept it moving. So Ellie's out of Cincy, but not currently playing for the All-Stars. The reason I bring all that up is because I saw an article this morning that Ellie De La Cruz has officially made his way into the baseball card collector's world, if you are one of those. Topps just released an Ellie De La Cruz game-used base and home plate relic card celebrating the 3 stolen bases from last week. There are 7 different color variations for the card and a total of 388 copies. They are retailed at $499 a piece and have already sold out, which means the resale on them is going to be very high someday. Second and 3 things you need to know this morning. The Wonka trailer dropped with Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa and Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka himself. I'll play a clip for you.
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late.
Other than the fact that I'm a big moviegoer, the reason I bring it up is because it's rumored that there's a potential actor strike looming this morning. Once they release the Emmy nominations, we could see that come down. Guys, we're like 2 months in to the writer's strike still. There's been no solve on that. What does that mean for you and I? Dude, some of the shows and movies that we've been waiting to watch the 2nd, 3rd, 4th seasons on, it's going to be a weird winter and a weird next spring and summer for that stuff because all of it's being delayed and pushed. Hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, finally, 3 things you need to know this morning. Zayn Malik was on the Call Her Daddy podcast, which came out at midnight, talked about setting a good example for his daughter, talked about One Direction, even addressed that incident between him and his former mother-in-law.
Since I've had my daughter, the main thing in my mind is trying to be a good example to her. That's why I'm even doing this interview, I used to get a lot of anxiety around having a conversation like this, and I want her to be able to look at me and be like, yo, my dad's doing this.
I couldn't stop looking at the fact that he had a giant, spider web tattoo on his skull. God, that must have been painful. This hour's 3 Things is brought to you by my actual friends over at Cincinnati Mini. Create that dream car today with their Summer of Drive event. Go to the store or stop by CincinnatiMini.com. Tell them I sent you. They'll love it. Coming up at 8:20, your chance to win pink tickets. She'll be at GABP, speaking of our Reds, in a couple weeks. So the best way to keep listening to Tiff in the morning is on the free iHeartRadio app once you download it. Or if you're already there, great. Search Kiss 107.1.
From the UC Health Traffic Center, the new emergency department is now open in Clifton, delivering exceptional care in world-class facilities. Southbound 75 will cost you an extra 5 minutes now through the Laughlin split. The same is true for northbound 75, where there's brake lights out of Erlanger towards Kyles. Inbound 74, beginning to slow a bit approaching 75. Northbound 471, that's heaviest right side of the bridge, but doing okay. Past Grand. Chuck Ingram with traffic.
Pay your bills.
On Kiss 107.1 with $1,000.
Up to 13 chances every weekday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Real people.
Oh, wow.
Real bills.
I need this so much.
Getting paid with real money.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding?
Nope, not kidding.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
$13,000 a day in free money.
Holy hell.
The Alien